Well, when people are in captivity, and the captivity never really ended. In other words, no people came around a table and say that we no longer have the situation as it was, or any derivative thereof. See, you can have anything can start out being prison systems themselves have changed over a period of time, but they're still prison systems. So political systems or systems of slavery have modifications. And so as a result of racism, which was institutionalized, presumably according to the evidence, by people who believed in something called white supremacy, they made captives of the people that they presumed that they were supposed to be anointed supreme over. And they invented a thing called racism, which is in the form of what, in a functional way, called loosely sometimes white supremacy, but that is an accurate description. And they say now we have a category of people based on the royalist principle, capital and communal, based on the royalist principle, meaning holier than thou. The king and the queen can do no wrong. And so if you're classified as white, you're kings and you're queens, if you're classified as white. And when it comes to people who are not classified as white, you can do no wrong against them. Anything that you do with them is okay, because they're nothing but a bunch of scraps anyway. I mean, they're just raw material to be used for whatever you fancy raw material should be used for, like tin or iron ore or autumn leaves or whatever. So they came up with the idea of, well, we will take these people as our captives because we are anointed to do so. We're saying that we're, by divine right or whatever. And anyhow, we've come to that conclusion that we can do that. We can mistreat anybody, but it won't be mistreatment. We'll just call it just something that we're doing because we're anointed to do so. And but if it amounts to what they call mistreatment, well, we'll just say that it's not mistreatment. It's just a natural order of things. So we'll take these people into our captivity. Now, any form of captivity is a form of imprisonment. Any form of mistreatment, and this is the key word, mistreatment, is a form of captivity, which is also a form of imprisonment. So that's why I sometimes use the movie Shawshank Redemption, or you can use almost any movie or any novel or anything that you know about that's real, where people are being mistreated and do not know what to do about the mistreatment. They have no protection from the mistreatment. They haven't figured out how to keep from being mistreated. So anytime any people are subject to that, when they have been imprisoned by another people under any kind of system, under any kind of name, mistreatment, mainly, any type of mistreatment is a form of imprisonment when you can't prevent the mistreatment. You're in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be walls around you or anything like that. The wall is you're being mistreated, and you don't know what to do about it. That's the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the analogy. And so right now, the non-white people of this planet, according to the evidence, are prisoners of war, because anytime you mistreat people, you have made war on that person. That's war. See, we have different definitions for war, but that's really a war. Anytime someone is mistreating you and you can't stop the mistreatment, or even if you're making an effort to stop the mistreatment, as long as the mistreatment continues, that's war. W-A-R. And so the black people of this planet have been made war on and have become prisoners of war to whom? To all of the white people who believe in mistreating people based on color. And that hasn't changed. So the summation is all black people, everybody classified as black and or non-white on the planet Earth here in 2018, as of this morning, are prisoners of war. We're war prisoners.